Hey guys, this is Tony and welcome back to Mario Month. We are in the final episode, which means we're going to be talking about all the miscellaneous games, along with the Game Boy games. So, as we all know, the Game Boy came out in 1989, and with that came one of the launch titles, Super Mario Land. This game is about Mario getting called upon to save another princess, not Peach by the way, this is Daisy, Luigi's girl, in Sarasaland from the evil alien Tatanga. And this game, for 1989 standards, is really good. Especially for a Game Boy game of Mario. And of course, as we all know, as the games would go on, they would get much better, but for this being one of the earliest, it's really good. It kind of reminds me of the 8-bit Mario games. Nothing I can really say about that. I just really enjoy this game. So yeah, this is a definite watch. So with the success of Mario Land, there came Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins. My opinion on that game is, well, as you see I don't have it, it's kind of a little overrated, but it's still fun to play. I don't have any problem with it. Plus it was the introduction of Wario. I mean, come on. But following that, they decided to switch the format from Mario to Wario with Super Mario Land 3, Wario Land. This game is actually one of the earliest memories I had of playing Game Boy games, and it was one of my favorites along with Kirby Dream Land. This game is still very fun to play today, and you know, despite how hard it is and despite the ending, which can go from being a complete disappointment to a complete joy, it's still really fun to pick up, and I do recommend, again, you pick up this trilogy. Now, there was one more, but it was only released in Japan, Super Mario Land 4. And I've played it. It sucks. Yeah, surprisingly, that's the one that sucks. And it sucks because it's vastly different from the first 3 games. It's just, they did so many things different in that game, but besides the point. Wario eventually got his own game series on the Game Boy following Mario Land, and that spawned off like 3 more games. Those were all successes. Something I forgot to mention in the Mario Part 1 and Part 2 of this month was Paper Mario. And me having played Paper Mario, and heck, I just got through playing Super Paper Mario, these are very fun games to play. And what makes them fun is the fact that they basically try to go off the beaten path of what regular Mario games do. And that's the fun of the game, is going off the beaten path and finding stuff that you weren't expecting to find. So these games are really good, and I cannot wait actually for the new one to come out, Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, which is going to be a crossover between this and the Mario and Luigi series. Which, that's another series we should talk about, the Mario and Luigi series. Those games are fun as well, and I think they are really underrated. I think that and Paper Mario are both underrated games, and I think it's time they got a little attention. I hope this crossover is what gives them the attention they need, because the main series games are the main series games. We've known that for decades now. But these smaller games, those are the ones that we should really pay attention to, because those could throw the biggest curveballs. So, yeah. Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario, 2 really underrated games. I really love them. The next games we have to talk about are the Mario Party games. Now, this could really span off into hundreds and hundreds of conversations about which ones were good, which ones were bad. For me, the way I put it is, the first 3 are the original 3. I'll put it like that. The first 3 are the original 3. And then there was, you know, okay, I'll say the first 5. And then there was 6 and 7. 7 I remember playing a lot as a kid. I really enjoyed it. 6, And then there was 8. 8 was in some ways disappointing. And I'm actually going to be honest, it was disappointing. It was completely disappointing. Everyone can agree with me, that was disappointing. Then there is 9. 9 is, well, 9. I can't really say anything else about it. It's just 9. We can't really argue whether or not it's good or not. And Mario Party 10? Well, hopefully that's the rejuvenation this franchise needs, and when Mario Party 11 comes out, hopefully we'll get back to the classics territory. Because I'm not saying all of them are bad. I'm saying you could tell by 8 that they were starting to run out of ideas, or that they were starting to rehash the ideas. And that's not bad sometimes, but, you know, as long as you add something new to the table, in some cases they did, in other cases they didn't. So, but at the same time, you don't want to really lose Mario Party, because that's like a fun party event for when your friends come over, and you're all partying out, and someone notices you have a Wii, and you start playing Mario Party. So, the Mario Party games are great. 8 is the only one I question. Get ready for this, ladies and gentlemen. I love Captain Toad. I actually think this is a really smart game. This is a really great puzzle game. Really challenging. Really thought-provoking, I guess, to say the least. What I enjoy about this is, I'm going to be honest and say Toad is one of my favorite Mario characters. And he's my favorite because he's just so goddamn adorable. How could you, like, not like a face like that? Like, how could you look at a face like this and say, oh yeah, I hate that character so very much? And there are some people that have that feeling. More importantly, Nathan Wisniewski from New Gaming, who especially hates this game. But, for me, this game is just fun. It's... If I did, like, a top 5 list, which, hint, hint, I might do eventually for the Wii U, this would probably end up in the top 5, at least. So, yeah, Captain Toad... This one, I really do hope it gets a sequel, because I do think it was a very, very intrugative, that's not a word, but you get my point. It's a very fun, very smart, puzzle game. Really challenging. Mario Kart. Mario Kart, what can you say about it? It's probably one of the best franchises Nintendo has made in the last couple of years. And yeah, I have 8 in my hand right now, but Mario Kart in general is just fun, especially when you're playing with 4 players, because it could just break friendships, and it could just question everyone else's values. What I love about Mario Kart is just how colorful and how fun it can be. Especially with power-ups, especially with characters, especially with the tracks. It just knows what to put in, and it knows what to keep out. I hope there is possibility for Mario Kart 9, because if they made 8 the last game, just keep doing DLC, I would love that, but I would love to also see a Mario Kart 9 for the NX. Other than that, Mario Kart, I would put in the top 5 of my favorite Wii U games. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the final Mario-type spin-off game. You know what I'm talking about, the Miscellaneous Mario games. This game has a slew of Mario characters. This game also has characters from Zelda, Metroid, Donkey Kong, Xenoblade, Fire Emblem, Mega Man, Pac-Man, Street Fighter. You all know it. Say it with me. Smash. Smash Bros. Is definitely one of those games that everyone has to have. This is the most fun you could ever have with a Wii U. Hell, even with a Wii. With a GameCube, with any of the consoles from like the N64 onward, this had to be a must-have. What makes this game fun is the cooperative play, is the fighting, is the level design, is the characters, is the trophies, is everything. This is probably one of the best Wii U games out there, for the time being. And as we all know, there's Mario Maker. But still, this has got to be one of the best. And with the new DLC that just came out, which will include Cloud, yeah, I will be getting some gift cards to get the characters, and the new stages, and the new costumes, and everything. Sheesh. What else can I say? This game is great. The entire game series of this is great. This is just, overall, probably one of my favorite games for the Wii U. This one right here. Probably one of my favorite game series of all time. it's just up there. And folks, this ends Mario month. I know there's still one more week left of November, but Thanksgiving is approaching, and then we gotta start on December. So, yeah, we ended a little early. Hey, would you have liked it better if we did this every freaking day? Hell no. I know I wouldn't have. With that said, I will see you next time when we will be discussing a certain YouTube personality and his supposed real web series. This is Tony Rasmussen, signing out. I will see you next time.